Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 17 of Civilization 5 on Emperor difficulty. This is my first real game on Emperor difficulty other than the one that I started on the stream. I actually do quite well on King difficulty. I can beat the game quite easily. However, I've really been struggling with my first real game on Emperor, and I think the main reason is because I went too aggressive. I did make a lot of very rookie schoolboy errors in the early turns of this game, and things have kind of gone from bad to worse, and pretty much everyone has declared war on me. I have no money, I have no happiness, I have no trade routes. Everything is in a bit of a bad spot. I did in fact consider quitting this particular game and just table flipping and saying, no, that's it, I've stuffed it up, it is too far gone for me to be able to come back from this. But no, I've decided that I am going to try and carry on, at least for another video or two. I haven't been defeated yet. There is still a very slim possibility that I may be able to pull it back, so I'm going to carry on just for the sake of seeing how far I can get. It's not to say that things are going to work out all that well, but we shall see. So my main problem at the moment is Egypt. Now, they have one city that is right next to me that is causing me quite a little bit of discomfort. There's quite a lot of units that he is spamming towards Gao. He's pillaging a lot of my improvements. It's really hurting my happiness and my cash flow right now. I've also got both Polynesia and Arabia at war with me. Now, they can't do too much because they're a little bit too far away to be a significant threat to me. So I don't mind that too much. They've sent a couple of boats over, but those boats have been destroyed quite easily. So the important thing that we need to do now is to start thinning out some of these units that are attacking Gao. And if Egypt want to keep spending all of their production just throwing units at me to sacrifice them, he is more than welcome to do so. We'll just keep trying to thin those out. We do, of course, still have these very annoying units down here. If we're not careful, workers are going to get captured, but I can't really get my workers anywhere to safety. So just trying to get a little bit closer with these riflemen in the hope they can do something. This is the problem with the barbarians. They're nearly always high mobility units, which means as much as you try and bombard them with your cities, they just keep running around pillaging stuff. So it is quite a pain when they do that. We're going to continue to use this cannon to try and bombard some of their ranged units. Can also start to move forwards with things like these units now, trying to keep them out of the range of Elephantine so it doesn't take any bombardment damage, but at the same time trying to move close enough forward so we can actually do some damage to these units they are sending up towards Gao. This now can't actually do anything at the moment. They are trying to embark a lot of units. It may be worth coming down here, but I don't know what sort of navy they have in the area, so we do have to be careful. You can go on to alert. You definitely need to heal up because you've taken far too much damage. Let's go on to the next turn. At least we're not losing quite as much gold per turn as we were before. We do have this Conquistador. You're not particularly useful against anything, but we'll move you up just to be a pain if nothing else. Another unit that we can move down, so let's start doing that. I think you guys are just going to have to start repairing improvements. Looks like you have done, though. We just need to do as much damage as we can to these barbarians, try and get rid of them. You're going to fire at my cannon. That's probably my cannon gone. No, my cannon did actually survive that, amazingly. I might just have to withdraw the cannon. I could use the cannon to fire back against the rifleman, but the cannon won't be able to destroy it. Even if it does, this rifleman will just come across and destroy the cannon. So I may pull the cannon back to Palenque to heal up. These barbarians, seriously. Might actually try and keep my workers close to the city, because that way they're more likely to try and capture the workers as opposed to move away from the cities, which means I might actually then be able to hit them with my cities. We'll see how well that goes. We can adopt another policy. Well, we're not going to be having many research agreements for the time being. Great scientists faster would be nice. 1 gold. Might be time to start going for some of these. Actually, let's look at our ideology. What could we get? Level 2 tenant. +2 local happiness for every barracks, armory, and military academy. Plus 25% production when building military units, and new military units start with 15 experience. That could be really nice. Happiness is our big problem right now. We don't have any courthouses yet. Let's go for this one. We do have a few barracks and armories. We've got up to -3, so at least that's going to stop barbarian spawning for the time being. You can go back to sleep. You can now actually do some damage to these guys. And you can do a significant amount of damage to them as well. They're quite tough. You are going to fire at these guys as well. This cannon is going to move back towards Palenque for its own safety, I think. What else do we have? You are going to just sit there for now. Of course, we do still need to deal with all of these units around Gao. Does look like they're backing off a little bit, doesn't it? That's quite nice. Let's put you up here on the hill. We'll attack these crossbowmen again. Right, you've taken some more damage. You can sort of heal up now. Right, let's be careful. Well, we can have a little bit of an attack at you. It's because he's got this, the ability that allows you to attack from water. I can't remember what it's called, like the marine... I hate how you can never actually see it on the pop-up. It's annoying. There is a way of tricking it to do it. Nope. Let me do it. Where are we? No, it won't do it. It's annoying that it doesn't tell you which promotion it is. But, still. What are we going to do with you? We'll move you around and you can do pretty much the same thing. Also helps to stop these guys embarking a little bit as well. Can't really do an awful lot with you, so I think you are just going to sit there. Let's get that cannon into Palenque. Oh no, this is the same turn, so we can't do anything. You're just going to go on to alert mode then. You can't reach anything from there. You can go on to alert mode also. You guys have finished that. I guess you can go up there and build another farm. You should be safe. And let's go on to the next turn. See what we lose this time around. Let's see how much damage those annoying barbarians do. Oh, of course, we're close enough to be bombarded by our archers. Completely forgot about that. Okay, well, there's one of their units lost completely. That is good. They've still got a lot of stuff. It looks like they've got open borders with Palenque now, because they're actually... with Pakal now, because they're actually coming through his borders. So this is definitely going to make things interesting. Saying that, though, Egypt is no longer top of the scoreboard. He is in a very close second, but I think he's just lost so many units to me. I think most of his score was coming from his military power, and this is certainly put him behind. So we've actually now lost both of our workers. However, we do manage to, or should at least manage to take out at least one of those barbarians. Really? You're going to let him survive with, like, 1 hit point? I honestly don't believe that. That is terrible. Oh, well, we shall continue. Not an awful lot we can do about that. We don't really want the Circus Maximus here. Having a castle would be very useful for us, so let's go ahead and do that. Porto has finished its walls. Getting another rifleman out would not be a terrible idea. We do need to sort out our economy, as also our trade routes. What are we going to do over here? They are withdrawing from Gao. That's actually quite interesting. Do they actually feel that threatened that they are willing to almost completely withdraw from Gao? Still going to do as much damage as we can at range. Right, you're not getting anywhere. Would you be willing to peace out? No, we wouldn't. Okay, well, I'm still going to play defensive. I'm not just going to rush in and lose all of my units, so you can just still sit there for now. Guess the workers can start moving back over here because they're going to have a few things that they need to repair. Don't want to get rid of all of the jungle. It's nice to keep some of them. We are going to need to come and repair some of these tiles, so let's go ahead and do that. Should be able to protect them with our Gatling guns. We'll still keep having a few cheeky shots where we can at your embarked units. You just go on to alert. You're going to move around here as well. Not too bothered if I lose those ships, to be honest, because they're pretty much redundant now. So, on to the next turn. Hopefully we'll be able to finish off these annoying knights and get our workers back. Still got a unit needing orders. That cannon you're just going to heal up because you are almost dead. And it also gives oligarchy to Palenque as well. Surprised Portugal hasn't declared war on me yet. There's always time. Only -1 on the unhappiness. This wins positive cash again now. Tikal doesn't have much of an army though, so... Ah, yes, the privateers. I pretty much... Well, I didn't forget about Leventa. I just didn't know if they're actually going to have any ships in there, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But like I said, I'm not too bothered about these ships in particular anyway. Vilnius attacking what is probably a Polynesian. Oh no, that looks like an Arabian worker. Couldn't quite tell what that was, but it looked like it was the workers icon for a moment. Not sure what they'd have been doing there. Must be mistaken. So what are we going to do here? You're going to get sunk one way or another, so you might as well just go and fire a shot and sink that. Promote a unit. What gets a promotion? Oh, no? I must have been one of the units we fired with, so that's fine. You can't really do anything, so you're just going to basically try and run away if you can. Units needing orders. Is there anything over here that we can hit? Yes, we can fire at this rifleman with our Gatling gun, so we will do. Or machine gun. We can also have a shot with our cannon. Let's go ahead and do that also. If you want to stay in the water, that's fine. We'll quite happily sink you. That's another unit that they have now lost. Oh, these barbarians, of course. These ever so problematic barbarians. I would love to just go and get my workers back, but the important thing is to actually start killing off the barbarian units. Then we'll worry about getting the workers back. Didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have liked to have done, but hey-ho. You just fortify up. I guess I could move forwards with you a little bit. I mean, we could... No, that's the worker. The worker is going to repair. It's the gun that I wanted. You could move here and then take a shot at this guy. So that's exactly what you're going to do. That's another Egyptian unit down. Can we peace out with these guys yet? I'm guessing no. Yeah, we haven't done any damage to them at all. So the chances of them ever peacing out with us until we can is very, very slim. Everyone else just kind of fortify up and wait for whatever is likely to happen. What are you going to do? It's only a forest, I suppose. We can go ahead and... Might be nice to get a lumber mill or two, just so we've got some extra production should we need it. We do need to get a few archaeologists out and start getting some of these cultural sites sorted as well. Lost my naval unit there. Like I said, I was expecting that to happen. Been denounced by Korea. Hardly surprising. They already declared war on me once in this game. Just saw something about a fishing boat. Does that mean I've lost a fishing boat? More elections rigged. We have steam power. Choose production. Braga, what are you going to do here? What's our capital actually doing? Working on a factory. That's fine. We'll leave that as it is then. Let's go ahead and get a seaport here, because we do have a couple of... Well, we did have a couple of fishing boats, but we've got that caravel there quite annoyingly that's taken those fishing boats out. Not the end of the world. It's still a good tile regardless. Choose research. What are we going to go into now? Probably flight. Having the ability to get bombers at this point could really, really help us out. Let us give drill and drill 2 to our rifleman, and he can start to move towards the front. We'll move this conquistador back up as well. Still keep doing damage to these units where we can. We won't get the kill here, but that is intentional, because if we did get the kill, then these units would move forward onto this tile and be within bombardment range of the city. So I wanted to do it that way, because then this allows the cannon to get the kill, and we haven't moved a unit in bombardment range of the city. So that is the plan. I see they've got a few units moving in there from that side, but I'm not overly concerned about those right now. What else do we have? You are going to just repair that. That Gatling gun is going to move... Well, Gatling gun's going to move back on top. You can heal up for the time being. Rifleman. Right, you're going to take another shot at that. Is that enough to kill it? Not quite, but pretty close. You are going to go and get those workers back, and then on the next turn, hopefully catch up with those workers and get them back. You can fortify until healed. This worker has done his job there. I'd kind of like to get you out of here if I can. Maybe we should go that way around and not go right next to Egypt's units. Just saying. So, -3 gold per turn, -2 happiness. Not terrible, but not fantastic either. Really need to heal this unit up before we attempt to go anywhere near that caravel. How about you give me 5 gold per turn? Yeah, okay, that's fine, that's good. That's put us back on +1 gold per turn. Not great. Is that another fishing boat we've lost? Yes, very annoying. Being insulted by Korea. That's absolutely fine. Maybe I don't have to worry about things like science and tourism and stuff like that anymore and just go balls to the wall, throw out as many military units as possible and just try and wipe out the AI. So, a lot of stuff going on. That should be you finished off now, if we're lucky. Still alive. Annoying. We don't want to kill that worker, of course. We're probably not going to be able to catch up with that barbarian, though. So, let's go see if we can get our worker back. You can come over here and start repairing some of the damage that was caused by those barbarians. Yeah, we don't want to fire at you. What have we got going on over here? We've got another unit that we can take some pot shots at with our Gatling gun. We just use the cannon to finish you off. So Egypt does seem to be losing quite a few units now. You are just going to rest until you're healed up. You've repaired that, so you can move over here and repair this. I may move forwards a little, try and bait them out if at all possible. You can just sit there on alert mode. You also go on to alert. You are working your way around. Oh, you can't go that way because of the Great General, I see. It's too risky to send you anywhere else, though. So what I might do is come down here and we'll just build some stuff on this area. It's better building stuff I don't need than losing the worker. We're not going to do any damage there. I can't actually get into the water because of zones of control, which is very annoying. Let's just take you as far out as we can. Hopefully we won't get spotted. I'm probably going to lose this now anyway, but I don't mind too much. Like I said, they were pretty sacrificial. I actually thought about disbanding them at one point. Yeah, he's going to go and take it out, so that's to be expected. Actually, he hasn't done, which means I should be able to take this now and put it back into Braga, so that should be fine. So that's not too bad. That's not terrible. Did actually get a message saying that I could purchase with faith. What can I purchase with faith? Cathedrals and pagodas. Let's get pagodas. Let's get some happiness from pagodas. Right, you can actually go and get into Braga. That's fine. Enemy's been spotted all over the place. Right, we want to get you guys back. Brilliant. You're still pillaging stuff, but that should be your death. Okay, barbarians dealt with. It's been a long time since I've had to deal with barbarians in a game, I'll be quite honest. Let's go for Circus Maximus. 6 turns for that. That should deal with a lot of our happiness problems for a while. Still a lot of units here that we can pick on at range. And I have no problem at all with doing that. Maybe we will be able to deal with Elephantine. It's quite possible. And remember, it was Egypt that started this war. Not that it makes any difference, of course. The AI starts a war with you and you take one of their cities. You're still the warmonger, but hey-ho. Let us carry on. We are running out of turns in this game, though. It's only a standard pace game, which is 500 turns max. We're already up to 288, so we could be getting to the point where we're almost ready to see a winner from the AI. And I've played very, very badly. Although my concerns were against Egypt. I mean, rightly so. We are having a pretty epic war with them. But Arabia is just as much of a threat now, if not more. I mean, they are on an island, which makes them pretty isolated, but they are definitely a contender for winning the game right now. Yeah, Egypt has now withdrawn most of his units away, which makes it very, very difficult for me to attack without getting closer. And I don't really want to get closer, because I don't want to sacrifice my units. Of course, if he just want to keep getting units close enough for me to do that, I'll certainly oblige by firing back at them. You guys can just stay there for the time being. You guys have repaired that. I see we have a couple of other things that are smoking, so let's go ahead and repair those. Conquistador, I think you can just stay there for now. You're not the best unit, so... workers, you're going to go down here because there's a lot of damage to be repaired. You guys can heal up for a tick or two. This ship is also going to heal up. Going to have to get a couple of workboats now to replace what we've lost up there. You're just going to go on to alert, as are you. We'll see if they bring any more units our way. And you can start to go down here and repair some of these things as well. This cannon is now fully healed, which is nice. Do I want to move you out of Palenque? I think we'll move you here. We'll set you up on the next... Well, you won't be able to shoot over the hills. And putting you on the coast is very, very risky because they can attack from the sea. Assyria doesn't like us now either, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a war declaration from Assyria at some point. Finally, the AI's actually started to use a bit of common sense, and he's now bombarding my units with his range. It's quite surprised. He's had these crossbows for quite some time, and I haven't actually seen him at this point try and fire at me from a distance, so it's quite surprising that that's the first attempt he has made. What's going on over here? Arabian archaeologist. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it wasn't a worker I saw before. Maybe it was an archaeologist. What have we got going on over here? Some more sacrificial units. Thank you very much. So we'll have a shot with you. We will go in with the musketmen, knowing that we're not going to get the kill, but that makes it a little bit easier for my cannons to have a shot. Still not a kill, though, but helps all the same. Choose production at Porto. You could go ahead now and start to replace some of my cargo ships. I'm not sure who we're going to trade with. City-states are embargoed and we're pretty much at war with everybody else. But it's maybe actually... let's just go ahead in Coimbra and build something here. Let's go ahead and get a zoo. Still having major happiness problems. Let's go and have a quick look at the trade route overview. Trade routes available. Literally, I have a couple of trade routes with Assyria, because we're not at war yet, and a couple with Pakal, Chichen Itza. So we don't have an awful lot of trade routes available, which is not a good thing. We do have a rifleman here. I think you might just stay here for now, though, just giving that city a little bit of extra defense. You guys can repair. You guys, I think, are just going to stay there and fortify. Unit needs orders. You need orders. What am I going to do with you? Do I risk moving you up here? It's risky, though. I don't think anything can destroy the cannon from the water in a single hit, so not too worried about that. Lots of stuff down here to repair, so let's get all the workers working on these tiles, because we don't want Porto to suffer too greatly. But this video's gone on for 23 minutes. I honestly thought when I started this particular video that this would be the one where I rage quit, but I'm actually pleased with myself that I've managed to hold off Egypt, because Egypt did have a pretty big army. And I know I haven't really made any progress against Egypt, nor have I managed to make any real progress towards a victory. But I still think we're getting a little bit ahead in sciences. I mean, it's quite possible that I will get bombers or get flight before Egypt does. I mean, Egypt may already have... Doesn't look like Egypt actually have any... bombers or anything anyway. I can't see any stationed aircraft in any of their cities. So it may be that they have the tech and just haven't built any yet. It's quite possible, of course, that they haven't got any oil. That is something that I am going to do, of course. Even if I get flight, I still need to go into biology, because without oil, I can't actually use any planes. But being able to have bombers attack the cities would be very, very useful for me. But that is definitely something that we will have to do on another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying the series. And I'll see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.